Doesn't in our gym anyway, lad. We don't poke each other in the eye. He already had a warning. This is what I mean, lad. He already had a warning before that, so that should have been a point right away. Thumb to the eye. This round's still up for grabs. This is what pissed me off. If this let stop with the eye poke here, right in my eye. See, look at me blinking there with my right eye because I can't see. I'm trying to blink, thinking, wow, what's going on here? And he poked me in the eye, and I couldn't see out of my right eye. They've got the replay. Why haven't they taken a point?
Justin Gaethje, probably one of the most badass fighters in the UFC. Always puts on a show. I mean, he's your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, you know what I mean? But there is one problem that seems becoming a lot more relevant the more fights he has. As you probably saw from the intro, he loves a good old eye poke, John Jones style.
Oh no, this can't be.
Today I'm going to go over Justin Gaethje's entire career, count every single time his eye poke's on. It doesn't matter if there was a pause in the action or not, an eye poke is an eye poke. Now let's get into it, baby. Very first time we see Justin eye pokes on is against Brian Cobb. In the second round, he's got Cobb up against the cage. I do want to believe Justin does an eye poke on purpose, but I'm going to be honest, it sure does look like he's purposely trying to plunge them thumbs into poor Cobb's eyes. Getting in one thumb, and then again in the same round, Justin lands a big right hand and follows it up by shoving his fingers into Cobb's face. Just for the cherry on top, Justin also lands a low blow in the third. That's 2 eye pokes against Brian Cobb. Next time we see him eye poke, it's a fast one against Richard Paddington in the very first round, and then again after a massive right uppercut. Like, holy shit, how did that not sleep him? He slaps his left hand into Rich's face, fingers out, and again after a huge knee and right hand. This fella has a chin on him. He steps in, putting his fingers into this poor dude's eyes. That's 3 eye pokes against poor old Richard. Very next fight, Justin took on Newell, a guy who only has a one arm. If you thought Justin would go easy on him for this, you're wrong. He's all about equality, baby. Justin Gaethje is in fact so wholesome, he decides he won't hold back, and the first round delivers a nasty ass eye poke. By the way, Nick is so cool. His story is so cool. Look him up if you want. 1 eye poke against Nick Newell. Very next fight against Melvin Gulliard. I love that name, Melvin. In the very first round, Justin lands the eye poke, which hurts Melvin. He even paused to touch his eye. The referee just standing there with his thumb in his ass. The fight continues. Not even 20 seconds later, Justin lands another eye poke. Once again, Melvin reacts badly. The ref's still not doing shit. Again, when Melvin lunges in with a cut, Justin spreads his fingers into his eyes. Again, having to pause and rub his eye while the ref is not even on the fucking screen. Just nowhere to be seen. He uses an eye poke to block Melvin's vision to set up a nasty leg kick. And that's all in just the first round alone. And just for some extra saltiness, it's not an eye poke, we'll put it in the video. He does land a hook after the bell went and the ref stepped in. Something ironic is when Melvin lands an uppercut, Justin breaks away holding his eye, trying to make out he got eye poked. Sneaky eye poke in the second. Then again, Justin throws the eye poke to land the leg kick cleanly. Melvin rubbing his eyes in pain while the referee does fuck. Oh, wow, that was a lot. That totaled in as 6 eye pokes against poor old Melvin. Justin is eye poke free for the rest of his regional career, all the way until his UFC debut against Michael Johnson. Second round, he lands an eye poke. MJ has to rub his eye twice, and the referee even gives him a warning. Not an actual one that lets MJ recover, but he lets it known not to do it again. And again, after getting rocked, he slides his thumb into MJ's left eye. The referee just giving him a warning, but not an actual one. No, that does mean they have to actually do something. 2 eye pokes against Michael Johnson. After getting slimed out by Eddie Alvarez, Justin took on Dustin Poirier. Amazing fight. Lots of eye pokes though. With the first being in the second round, Dustin reacts real bad. Thankfully, Herb steps in, cools time, lets Dustin recover. Then towards the end of the fight, Justin lands another, throws it almost like a jab, instantly gets a bad reaction as Herb steps in. That's 2 eye pokes against poor Dustin. Next eye poke was when he had hurt Edson Barboza up against the cage, snuck in the eye poke and then got the TKO. Edson even posted the photo after the fight, and yeah, his eye was bugging. That's like some fucking alien shit right there. 1 eye poke against Edson Barboza. Against Tony Ferguson, he landed an eye poke. You do see Tony react. Justin even like apologizes. Then against Rafael Fiziev, he landed an eye poke. That's 1 eye poke against Tony and 1 eye poke against Fiziev. And now probably the most highlighted case of Justin's eye poke problems was against Paddy Pimblett. I mean, UK fighters really seem to have some rough luck when it comes comes to eye pokes, eh? You had the Leon Bilal stuff in their first fight. You had the Tom Aspinall and Gain shit. Now this, like, wow. Rough stretch for the UK fighters. But yeah, Paddy got eye poked twice in this fight. Really bad ones. They even caused him to get caught with a shot that dropped him. So 2 eye pokes against Paddy. Now for the grand total, it's best to just let it be known Justin Gaethje has had a total of 32 pro MMA fights, and his career eye poke total is a whopping 21 eye pokes, which is pretty bad, but fortunately not as bad as John Jones, who remains the eye poke king with a total of 33 eye pokes despite having less fights than Justin. Real goat shit right there. Showing levels. Now for the comment of the day, we have something quick. Big monkey under the Fluffy Hernandez body shot video, saying simply, soft shell belly. It made me laugh, okay? Anyway, if you boys enjoyed the video and want to see more, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more, and yeah, catch you later.